Yeah.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
Alrighty, welcome folks to round number 8 here tonight at the Cookout and the Cookout 250 from Martinsville, Virginia. Here tonight as we get ready to go green flag in just a little bit. On your screen right now, that is the playoffs or the playoff picture coming in tonight's race in round number 8 for the SRL Cup Series. Let's take a look right now at that playoff picture, and as you can see, great racing up front with David Medina being top of the board. Medina on top of the board heading into Martinsville Speedway tonight. David Medina has been fast all year, and right now he leads the point system here as always. So David Medina right there leading the way in the playoffs. You see some of the battling behind them as well. Going to be awesome racing as we head towards the playoffs. But tonight we go through the paperclip, Virginia, and I really believe this may be one of the funner, if we want to put it that way, races of the season here. So right now, everybody getting ready for the Cookout 250 here in Martinsville, Virginia. And again, should be a lot of fun qualifying about to go on your screen right now. And again, we want to thank you. Big shout out to brand new channel partners and more than that, friends. Let's put it honestly with Mr. AJ Coppola down there in DNT. Nerds doing nerds things. You can check out the show in the description below. All things nerdy with nerds doing nerds things. One of my favorite partnerships I've ever had, to be honest. Again, great show. Come on. We kind of did a crossover the other night with the show, and it was the Behind the Mic with Matt podcast. We did kind of a crossover episode. Me and him talked all things AEW in that episode, and much more. But again, you can check out the official Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast and all your podcasting locations in the description below. Spotify, Google Play, or Spotify, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and much more. Everywhere that you can find the crew over there from Nerds Doing Nerds Things. As we continue qualifying right now on the track at the moment, there is the 76 machine. I'm still dialing in the audio a little bit with this new headset. You see Cheeseman back right there as well. Robert right there in the 12 machine. And third, that's Hatton back right there in that mix. Right now, top three on the board. This is round number 8 for the SRL Cup Series. 200 laps from Martinsville Speedway. Cheeseman up front right now. The Cheese Man. John Cheeseman right there. Oh, man, Cheeseman and DNT again, top of the board. Him and Taylor, the brand new addition to NDNT Motorsports. Top of the board, and look at that, NDNT, 1, 2, 3. That's your top three, all NDNT right now. Now P4 is going to be Kevin Bullock there as well. This is pretty much an NDNT takeover here tonight from Martinsville. Let's go talk to Mr. Sean and see what he has to say. We'll move him to the broadcast booth, and we'll hop in there with him. Hey, Sean, Matt in the booth, you got a copy? All righty, man. Right now, you're P1 on the board. You kind of surprised with that one?
Well, I ran a little bit slower than I thought I would, but we'll see. We'll see what these guys do. There's a couple of fast guys still ready to qualify.
Well, man, I tell you what, like you said, there's still a couple of fast guys ready to go, but man, NDNT strong here tonight. Up front right now, you and David, front row with brand new teammate Scott right there behind you. Kind of sweeping the top three of NDNT right now.
Yeah, actually, we got Kevin Bullock in 4th, too, which is part of our team. And AJ Coppola in 7th right now, so good showing.
Yeah, great showing for you guys. Well, best of luck here, Sean, and best of luck going forward. Go get you one here tonight, buddy.
I'm going to do everything I can to try to get it there. Thank you very much, Matt. You enjoy the broadcast.
Yeah, form. Well, we're going to grab up now Mr. Coppola there, Mr. Coppola. Hey, AJ Coppola, Matt in the booth, got a copy?
Hey, got a copy.
Well, P7 for that number 15 machine here tonight, AJ. What's your plans here at Martinsville, Virginia in round number 8?
I've never been good at Martinsville, so what I'm actually going to try to do is just get better throughout the night and try not to be in too many issues.
Now, I can't be biased, right? So it's kind of hard for me to give tips. But cough, cough, tips alert. Break early, roll through center. Oop, I didn't say that. All
I
righty,
will
man.
take that.
Well, I tell you what, AJ, it's great to see you out there racing again. What a week for us. It's been a historic week. Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast on board with the channel. We did a behind the mic episode with Matt. That was a lot of fun. And now we're here at Martinsville. Go get you one tonight, buddy.
I'm definitely going to try too. If not, I hope NDNT has another really good night.
Again, that. Now, one thing before I go. See, maybe what you need is get bit by a radioactive spider or something. And then maybe you can develop super speed or something.
See, I don't think speed's the issue. It's the turning into the corners, but I will take whatever I can get if it's a radioactive spider or whatever.
Yeah, poor man. Well, go get it done in that Nerds Doing Nerds Things machine.
Oh, yeah, we appreciate everything you do, dude.
All righty, man. Go get her, buddy. Well, folks, just like that, as we sit here and talk to AJ, qualifying is over. And the Canadian on the front row in that number 76 machine. We'll look at the starting grid here in just a moment. So here we go. Starting lineup here from the Martinsville Speedway in round number 5, but coming right up. Here we go. Row number 1. It is Sean Cheeseman, David Medina. That's your front row, first and second. Row number 2, Scott Taylor in that number 3 machine with Kevin E. Bullock right there in 4th. 5th is Robert Hattenbeck there in that 5th spot. Derek Schilling there in 6th. Rolling off P7, Daniel there, and AJ Capola right there. Great start for him as well. And row number 5, it's the man, the Philip Mullinex, right there in that number 16 machine, trying to kind of rebound this season alongside that machine, alongside of him, and that is going to be I believe that's the 99 of Jason Field right there in that 10th spot. Dave and Robert Carroll there, 11th and 12th. And that will round out the 12 cars at Martinsville here tonight for round number 8. Now, a little bit smaller of a field, but no worries. It's Martinsville. That's kind of what you expect when we come to one of these paperclip type tracks. Beating and banging all night. And we're going to get this done. And once we get this thing in the books here tonight, we will wrap it up and head to Richmond, Virginia next week for round number 9 as the series continues to thunder its way towards the playoffs here very soon. But right now we're at Martinsville, round number 8, the Cookout. I'm going to kill Scott because we're actually doing too laps. My OCD's killing me about that. You know, what are you going to do? Here we go. So here it is, front row. There is the 76, the Canadian, Sean Cheeseman right there with Scott Taylor, or Dave Medina and Scott Taylor inside that top 3. And really, NDNT making up about half the field here tonight. Great effort out of those drivers. Again, 200 laps, roughly over an hour to get it done here from Martinsville. Will we see incidents? I would imagine so. How many of them? That's going to be the question. But everybody at home, I want you to get ready to go because we're going racing here from Martinsville here in just a moment for the SRL Cup Series. Here we go, ready to go once again out of turn number 4. Green flag going to be waving the first one of the evening. We are green at Martinsville. Here we go. There we go. Everybody up to speed here into turn number 1. Cheeseman right there. Gangle right there as well as they cycle through. Jason right there. Oh, trouble. It's a 62 of Bullock around. And just like that, Cowshin and number 1. Well, to be fair, that's what we expected. It's Martinsville. Let's take a look. SRL replay. try this again. SRL replay. SRL replay. There we go. Oh, that would explain it. Okay, so hang on, folks. There we go. Now, let's take one more look at what happened. Okay, everybody here collapsed. That was fun. I completely admit that was what it is. Let's take a look once again. So, back to the replay screen. Once again, let's see what happened to Bullock down here in turn number 1 for that 62 ride. And here they go into the corner. And I bet you that is going to be contact with the 12 up the racetrack. Around he goes. Robert just clipped him there in the left rear. Car goes around, and that, my friends, was caution number 1 here tonight. So we will get back at it here from Martinsville, Virginia. As we are right through right now. You see Bullock right now almost a lap down. 5 of 200 complete here tonight. So first caution of the night early on. As I'm going right here, making it work. He should get the wave by that pace car in front of Cheeseman. So at least he got it going here before the field came around. So if anything else, at least he's going to make it work here. 6 of 200 complete here tonight as we continue to run under the first caution of the evening. Right now, the Canadian out front. Medina right there in second as we get ready for a restart. Trouble early here tonight as we get ready to go to get green. 6 of 200 laps complete from the Martinsville Raceway to SRL Racing League. Round number 6 of 200. Here we go. Taylor right there as well. Green flag in the air. We're rolling. Cheeseman, great starts. Ooh, Taylor stunned the tires, but he'll hang on. Taylor into the 1 and 2. Cheeseman, Medina out front. Daniel going to fall to 4th. There is Taylor to 3rd. Robert back. But there is one, as well as Philip Moenex. Talked to Philip pre-race. He is kind of in the middle of the playoff battle for his league over there on Monday night. So his focus is more there. But right now, inside the top 6, great run for Philip. AJ Capola right there. We talked to him pre-race. The 15 in trouble behind him. That's Derek Shilling. Great save for Derek. Wow, what a save. No, Derek. Oh, man. Derek around front straightaway. No caution. He'll keep it rolling. Meanwhile, Taylor leads. Medina right there as well as they fight their way through. David Medina Cheeseman leads. Medina 2nd. Taylor 3rd. Daniel 4th. Robert Hattenbecker right there in 5th. Philip Moenex there up to 6th alongside Dave. Great run for those two drivers as they work their way down. The back straightaway there comes the 99 alongside Jason putting a good run up to 7th here. 10 laps complete already. So 10 of the 250 in the books. We start to hit a rhythm here for Martinsville. That's what you look for out of these short tracks, is a little bit of rhythm. Meanwhile, the Canadian leads here by about 9/10 of a second over everyone else. Canadian out front, Dave sitting here in 9th, Capola in 10th, Schilling in 11th, and Robert Carroll out of this event early here tonight. Taylor trying to stay with Medina, and right now that battle 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Cheeseman, Medina, and Taylor, all 3 locked in the playoffs. But Cheeseman up front here, getting after it here. from Martinsville Raceway in the paperclip. There is Daniels and Bowling right there inside that top 6. Great run for Phillip. Right now getting passed by the 99 and Jason. Going to put his car into that 6th spot right now. That's the 99 you're looking at, holding on as well. These guys getting after early on here tonight and doing a wonderful job here this evening, just fighting their way through here at Martinsville Raceway. I have to say, really good job from the cars up front. Oh, and next Kevin and AJ Capola. Capola right there. Derek Schilling in 11th. 15 to 200 complete right now. Cheeseman leads the way. Sean doing a wonderful job leading the way here tonight. So Sean leading here at Martinsville. Let's go crank it up here at Martinsville Speedway in the SRL Cup Series. We'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, back here as we continue to run right now. Medina right there in second behind Cheeseman. That's your top 2 here at Martinsville. Behind them, there is Robert setting in at that 5th spot with Jason in there in 6th. Kevin E. Bullock there in 7th. Dave there in 8th right now. Capola sliding back tonight. Capola trying to rebound a little bit here early on. 22 of the 200 complete, and Capola has dropped tonight with Derek Schilling in 10th. Philip Molinek right now 1 lap down in that number 16 machine. Right now trying to hang on. Again, this is the SRL Cup Series round 8, the Cookout. 250 here tonight from Martinsville Raceway in round number 8. 24 laps complete this time by. Paperclip, Cheeseman, Medina, Taylor, your top 3 last time by. Medina about a 20.171 to Taylor's 20.7 or 20.3. That time by Medina, fastest car up front. Daniel Jason right there kind of sleeping. Capola off the pace by about a second right now. So Capola in danger of going a bit down the lap here in very, very short matter of time here if he doesn't pick up the pace as well. Kind of worried about Capola as he fights through. That kind of concerns me. Capola in trouble right now in that machine. So right now, as everybody fights through, 27 on the board. You see that 15 machine in chat. Medina can stay P2. Here we go. Will that Medina stay P2? What about Cheeseman? Cheeseman for the win right now. Sean Cheeseman, the Canadian, leading in front of Medina by about 1.1 seconds. Up front with 30 laps complete this time by. 28 complete this time by the 200 at Martinsville. Again, paperclip, this is what you expect though, but we have gotten pretty spread out. Novanek's now 3 down. And you're going to see the leader, Cheeseman, right back here coming through 3 and 4. He'll be looking at putting Derek Schilling a lap down here pretty soon. Derek about 2/10 slower than the leaders. Then it would be Dave and the 15 camp of AJ, all in danger of going a lap down. These guys got to move. They cannot wait. As you see the 79 there, going to slide up and let the 87 of Derek by. All these cars in danger are going a lap down here pretty soon. 31 of 200 complete, and here comes the race leader. Just behind them is Cheeseman. He's going to be all over some lap traffic here in just a moment. Cheeseman now running down into lap traffic. He'll dive to the bottom. He'll clear 1. He'll move out of the way. Gap staying about 1.1 seconds up front right now. These guys are getting after it here. 32 of 200 complete. Cheeseman, Medina, Singer, Scott Taylor, Jason there is Dangle as well. Back here in the 42. Manhattan back right there as well. In that Monster Energy number 12. Looking good to see that Ford Mustang. But look at Cheeseman all over the back of lap traffic, getting held up a little bit. It's going to cost him about 1/10 to David. David can take advantage here. The 15 going to slide up and let him go. That's AJ Capola. He'll go a lap down now. And now lap traffic just going to get out of Cheeseman's way here. Medina trying to snake through as well. David Medina trying to run down teammate Cheeseman. 34 complete right now. And again, it's NDNT Motorsports leading the way. Nerds doing nerds things. Representing on their home broadcasting network, getting it done. Top 3, the new acquisitions, the Nerds doing nerds things. The Goodyear number 3 machine is Scott Taylor up there in 3rd as well. And I'll tell you what, co-host should be very happy with what she's seen with the podcast branding on it, as the race team is doing well. Up front, dominating right now. Dina Senior, Scott Taylor, Jason Dangle, Robert Hatton right there, as well as Kevin E. Bullock, Derek Schilling, AJ Capola right there in 9th at the moment. Cheeseman leading the way, 38 of 200 complete this time by Sean Cheeseman. David Medina Sr. right there trying to run him down now. Gap 0.6 of a second and closing. 38 of these 200 laps already in the books from the paperclip in Martinsville, Virginia. As they all fight their way through. You see it right there, just behind Cheeseman, is Medina Senior, just outside your frame. Taylor, Jason up inside that top 4. Great run for him. Look at Jason getting it done in that 99 Chevrolet here tonight. Jason doing a wonderful job holding serve right now.